So welcome to day 3, fat burning foods. Why is fruit so good? Every day I start with fruit for breakfast. I just love that cleansing palate taste. Beautiful, good fruit. It's hard to beat. Good way to start the day, high water content meal first thing. Gets everything kick-started after your quart of water. So fruit, can't beat it for breakfast. So what sort of fruits? Personally, I love the high calorie fruits because they give me the energy I need to get things done in the day. You got unripe bananas, you got ripe bananas, and they're nice and spotty. I like ripe fruit, sweet fruits, mangoes, dates, bananas, high calorie fruits, easy to get, tasty, and give the energy you need to get through your day. So you want to go to high calorie fruits. When to eat breakfast, I learned this tip from all the world-class athletes. Wake up, have a cup of water, a piece of fruit, out the door for an hour, come back, then have your litre of water and your breakfast. Just have a cup of water and a piece of fruit and go for an hour and then come back and start your day. And that is what I do, and that is profound. Do it. The question is, can you eat starch for breakfast? Sure you can. I personally prefer a high water content fruit like a mango or a banana smoothie. You will find out what works for you. Do the experiment. Eat equal calories from starches or equal calories from fruit for breakfast. You'll soon find out what you prefer. And lunch. What about lunch? I personally like to have lunch between about 12 to 2 p.m. A big, solid, hearty lunch. 1,000, 2,000 calories plus. Good solid lunch and then get back to work. So how much for lunch? I like to have at least 40 to 50% of my calories, at least 1,000 to 2,000 calories for lunch. And that way I'm satisfied, I can work productively afterwards, and I can have a light dinner and go to bed early. Fruit or starch? It depends. For lunch, I like to have fruit. Sometimes I have starch, so it depends on the situation. You'll find out what you prefer, raw till 12 or raw till 4. You decide. So sometimes you feel sleepy after lunch. What does that mean? Generally it means you didn't have enough water beforehand that morning and you've had some lunch and you feel a bit sleepy because your body needs more water to process the food. So have a quart of water before your lunch, a lot more alert, better blood flow, better digestion. Have a quart of water, maybe 5-10 minutes beforehand, then smash in your lunch. Done. Welcome to dinner. What's the best time to have dinner? For me, I like to have about 5-6 o'clock. Everyone's different though. You got to find out what you enjoy. But the earlier you can have dinner, the earlier you can go to bed, and then the earlier you can wake up next day and be more productive. So what time for dinner? Depends on your schedule, but earlier is always better. And dinner time, how much do you eat at dinner? As much as you want. I generally have a bigger breakfast, a bigger lunch typically, a lighter dinner, but I'll still have a massive dinner if it means I need to get my calories in. Don't go light just to avoid calories. Eat as much as you want for dinner, bearing in mind that it's easy to have a big breakfast and big lunch if your dinner's a bit lighter. So you have an equal calories during the day, but bigger lunch, bigger breakfast, and lighter dinner. Just get to bed earlier, easier on the stomach. Try it out and see what you think. Have you ever had dinner and then afterwards you want something sweet? What does that mean? It means you didn't have enough simple sugars that day or before the dinner meal. So when you start the dinner meal with some fruit, or have a big fruit lunch or bigger fruit breakfast, is simply if you want sweet after dinner, you didn't have enough simple sugars that day. So how soon can you go to bed after you've had dinner? You can eat in bed if you want, but the longer you can leave, at least an hour, so you can get your digestion going, you'll have a deeper sleep. But yeah, if you can eat in bed if you want, but if you leave an hour at least, then you'll have a better, deeper, rich sleep. Now at today's mission. Today's mission is creating a shopping list. And the first point of that, I want you to find a wholesaler near you so you can buy food in bulk and cut your food bill like at least 50%. So the first part of the mission, find a food wholesaler. I want you to try a new staple each week. Try eating potatoes for a meal, bananas for a meal, dates for a meal, mangoes for a meal, rice for a meal. Just a staple. Obviously you can add some herbs and spices to your rice and potatoes, but learn to have a new staple each week and you'll find out what staple you like. Me, I like bananas, dates, rice, potatoes, and pasta. We have 6 bananas, that's about 600 calories, but a kilo bag of rice is 3,000 calories, so it's a lot easier to get calories from rice than it is from fruit. But by understanding that, you might prefer rice or you might prefer fruit. Either way, work out what you like and how many calories a day you need to eat from those foods to stay satisfied and be energized to get things done and get your goals done. I want you to try a new recipe every week, and that way you'll find out what you really enjoy. You can try it every day if you want, but I want you to minimum every week a new recipe. You can get them in my ebook, Carb the Fuck Up. You can get them online. You can get them from Dr. McDougall's website. Millions of free high carb vegan recipes. Just Google it. High carb, low fat, vegan recipes for dinner. Let's do it. So that's all for day 3. Complete your mission, try that new recipe, and we'll talk about how to move your body tomorrow.